to Moms in Paradise,
where we swap stories, drinks, share laughs,
and remind ourselves that
paradise isn't a place.
It's a mindset.
I'm Glenda.
I'm Sharika.
I'm Najila.
I'm Georgette.
And welcome to Moms in Paradise podcast. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Moms in Paradise. This is, I think, the second time that me and Glenda are on the road. The third time. Just so you know, again, we're in the summer months doing summer things, and today we're doing Rooted in Heritage, Caribbean Afro-Beauty and Heritage Photography Expo. It is a two-part expo. So today we're doing the expo where they're showing clothing design, fashion, from the hair stories that Kenty did a couple of months ago. The photography is being exposed today. And today we have a featured guest speaker, Miss Sasha Payton. We'll try to get an interview with her later. That is an international model, supermodel. She's done fashion shows in New York, Paris, Milan. And we just kind of want to get insight on how can we get, if our children want to be able to get into the industry, how can they do that?
What insights can she give us?
What insights can she give us?
Homegrown also. She is homegrown.
She is homegrown. She's a Brooks from French Quarter. So you know. So we will see her a little bit later. We'll see parts of her interview, parts of her speaking, and then hopefully we'll get to interview her later.
And if you guys can't tell, we are production today. We are not editing production, but we are production today.
So we're filming. Bear with us.
It's going to be fun though.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting.
Interesting.
And it's going to be a really cool task and a fun challenge for us to do it. So let's see what happens.
Should be fun.
Should be fun.
Bye.
Have to fit the product. It's not the other way around. Okay. So from what I do to who I am. If the wardrobe, the styling, and even the measurements aren't up to me, how much of the image is actually up to me? So we'll speak again more on identity and the illusion of having a choice. So you go into set, onto a photo shoot. After that booking, you've confirmed the casting director loves you, the designer loves you. What happens next? You show up to the photo shoot. You have a rack of all these beautiful clothing. You do not get to pick what you wear. It is not about that, right? There are wardrobe stylists, hair stylists, makeup artists, all of these professionals. I would say the fashion industry has amazing professionals, many of them that are skilled at what they do, but being a Black model and having what people refer to as 4C hair, things can get tricky there. So, while the actual style might not be up to me, it is important for me to voice who I am and voice when I'm uncomfortable, voice when things are going too far. Always respectfully, but carrying your identity and your self-confidence and knowing your worth while you're on set. So the story's not about you. What you'll often see when you get on set is what we call a mood board. And you have people that it's generally the creative team, the creative directors and art directors that are involved with that particular shoot that craft certain images. So for example, this one here is showing a mood of being energetic, very strong. It's a woman, but she owns her own self and her own power. And that is the visual language that they want you to communicate on set. So this is kind of This is your storyboard, and as an actor or actress, you might see something similar, much more complicated because it's on video. It's not just one sheet of a few images, but this is to give you an idea of what your work looks like. Suggestions, extreme suggestions of what would help you book a job better. Maybe you should shave your head. My hair is so important to me as a person. Forget being a model, right? Being a Black person and just even talking about our hair. and you want me to shave it just like that, with no guarantee even that if I will book or not. What if I have a lumpy head? They don't know, nor do they really care. Okay? Losing more weight when you don't need to. Just suggestions that don't keep you or your health at top of mind.
So who are you for?
Thank you for the translation. Well, my mom is from St. Martin. Her name was Miss Mavis Brooks of the Brooks from French Quarter. Keisha Brooks, if anyone knows, is my sister, my big sister. Yeah. Yes, that's one fun.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a little twang. Okay. Is there any aspiring models in the crowd today? Anybody? Any young ones want to be a model?
We have one here.
What I learned.
Hello. And with the different segments that you say, because there's a fit model, there's a fashion model, runway model, so many. Do you have an interest in a specific one, or do you want to? A specific one? May I ask which specific? A runway model. Nice, nice. Do you have any tips for her, or do you have any questions for Sasha when it comes to becoming a runway model, especially from the Caribbean? Girl, come on up.
Remember, you have her like get Sasha to speak is like you gotta go to her. You have her here in a space where you can ask her anything. Make use of that. Oftentimes, and I'm just busting in, guys. Sorry.
Oh, it's you. Right.
Oftentimes, you miss an opportunity of information just because you're thinking as a direct question. But if you're aspiring to be a runway model, then you have someone here that has walked the runway from the soil, from Samat to Caribbean Black. Then maybe you should ask her, what are some tips, what are some of her challenges? How did she actually profile herself and actually distinction herself from all categories of modeling? Because she gave a breakdown of what that looks like, and everyone does not fit that category per se. So maybe if not now, you don't have them ready. Maybe think of some questions that you could actually, benefit from asking Sasha, that you have her here and you're in the midst of, really actually telling you what really is the dark side of fashion, but also the beautiful side of fashion. And how does that translate as to us coming from the Caribbean, right? So just an afterthought.
So welcome back to Moms in Paradise. I am sitting here with the lovely Miss Sasha Payton, and we're going to ask a couple of questions just to get going to see, how we can either get into the industry or what advice you can give us mothers of children that might want to get into the industry. How do we look out for our babies? Because that is very important. So first, we didn't get that in the beginning. A small breakdown of who you are, where you're based, because I know you're from here. Fun fact, her mama and my mama have the same name, y'all. So we family. We almost had a whole surreal moment. We was like, who's your mama? We sisters? But if you know, my mom's name is Mavis Brooks Salmon, and her mom's name is Mavis Brooks also. So that is a very interesting coincidence, and I hope that we continue our relationship moving forward, because I feel like it's serendipitous. Anyway, so Miss Sasha Payton, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so yes, my name is Sasha. I'm born and raised in New York to Caribbean parents. My mom is from the beautiful island of St. Martin, the French side, and my dad is from Jamaica. Met in New York, and here I am. I work predominantly in the fashion and beauty spaces, not only as a model, but as a creative producer, producing runway shows and photo shoots, campaigns, working a bit in casting, styling, and, a mixture of it all.
That is awesome. So I know you're not a mom yet, but I think you have enough advice going through the industry to maybe give us mothers some advice on how to guard our children going into the industry. So what is the one or two pieces of advice or tips that you can say, hey, If and when your child wants to do this, this is something that you should do.
By this, I'm going to go with the broader aspect of saying work in a space of as a talent. Versus narrowing down to like fashion modeling, because this is very particular. In children, that's a different space. The number one thing that I would give to a child, or really focus on with a child, is number one, building that strong mindset and confidence, understanding self-worth and value, self-image, and how important that is. Overall, the industries, creative spaces can be sometimes manipulative. There are sometimes bad apples, people that are not after the best interest of the talent. And it's even more important to pay attention to this when we're dealing with children that are underage and the youth. So the number one thing you want to stress to your child is to have a strong mindset, instill that, like, building their confidence, talking positively to them, always encouraging them. And even in the when they're getting off track within these sorts of industries, navigating them to the more positive spaces within it, if that makes sense. It's a very broad topic, but mentality is the number one thing that I would say a strong mind and point of view.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Miss Sasha Payton. When you are building your child, make sure that their mind is strong enough to withstand all the diversities, and I'm going to just say shit that come their way from in the industry, right? Is that what I'm picking? Is that what I'm need to pick up from what you're dropping?
Yeah. Overall, just reminding them that they should know who they are, regardless of anything anything that they might encounter. And I don't want to go on a negative of it all, but I do think that is an important thing to stress. Strong mentality. Yeah, I guess one other thing that I would speak to the parents is, when you see that your kid has some kind of skill, some kind of interest, really nurture it. Really nurture it. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, give the time and attention as much as you can. Like, if you see they're rambunctious and like running, look into that versus like shaming them about it. Really nurture them. Okay, they got a lot of energy. Let's get them into a sport. Let's see what's there, and help them with the self-discovery, because truly it starts very young, and invest into that energy. Like, let them do that, get their energy out in the proper way. I think that's what I was leaning to when I said, like, make sure you're ushering them into the right places. Like, yeah, in anything. Like, I think we're kind of born with something in us, and, we need some guidance on how to get there safely.
Okay, I have one more question for you. My mother was a woman of wisdom. And so one of the wisdoms that she passed on to me is always be prepared. The world is there for those who are prepared. What is the one wisdom, or I'm sure you have many, what is the one wisdom that you are willing to share that your mom instilled in you?
Yeah, you're correct in saying that there's so much. If I can wrap it all into one, it isn't like one saying per se, but just the idea of it's underlying the self-confidence thing again, but definitely always being on your P's and Q's, just very, what's the word? Attentive, assertive, but something even stronger, just like really knowing when like, you need to know everything about when it comes to your business. If you're signing a contract, you read everything with a fine tooth comb. You keep all of your receipts, even if it costs a penny. You know what I mean? Like, just being so prepared about everything, because when you're this way, no one can trick you. No one can try to say, oh no, it was this way. No way. that is one thing. And it also then goes back to like being in talent when you sign a lot of contracts and you're dealing with people that, you know, they have their own motives. It's like, no, I read that here. It's almost like a lawyer. It's like, there's no way you can get over on me. I have all of my ducks in a row and I know my business better than anybody else, you know?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It is. I'm smiling because it kind of ties into what my mom like told me.
Yeah.
The world is there for those who are prepared, and she was she studied law. So it's making me smile. Thank you so much for taking that 5 minutes to sit with us. I am so happy that I met you and so happy that you were able to share your thoughts, your experiences with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Can I get a hug?
What the curls look like, what it felt like. And I worried for so many years that at a certain point in my head, I was like, you know that you only have like 1 inch left of like curl, right? Sure, you just cut it off and you'll be full grown. Like, oh, go ahead. However, when that happened, I was like, who is this person? And I had to kind of like rediscover myself, right? Where that was concerned. What was I projecting? But also, although I don't have girl children, I have boys children with hair. My son is here. You guys saw a picture of him with a full blue hair. He loves his hair. So I was like, what am I translating to my children if I can appreciate who I am and love myself with, you know, from head to toe.
Whether it's about uprising, whether it's about encouragement and empowerment of our people, continues to be told, continues to be shared amongst our people in the community. You see, in order for culture to live, you must be part of the story. And if you are not part of the story, our cultural heritage will die. It will die a natural death because you are not part of the persons transferring it from one generation to another. So I want to commend the organizers of this activity.
Welcome back. We are here again, Moms in Paradise. This is day 2 of us on the road with me and Najila. I got here a bit late. I wasn't here in time to catch Najila, but we're going to show you some highlights of her in the fashion show. But of course, I got here in time to have a little treat from Kel's Elixirs. We're here now just vibing. Everybody's just enjoying the photography exhibition that's happening. Everyone already enjoyed the fashion show that happened. And I'm just looking out for Najila so we could get a quick recap with her of what happened and see how the work went. This is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with. That's it.
Hey guys, we're back for day 2.
No, I already did that. You did it? You love me. Yes, because you were modeling.
I was modeling.
And then getting dressed and everything. So
I was in the back.
She was in the back. First off, before anything else, cheers.
The cheers. We don't know what it is, but we're drinking.
But it's, yeah. But it's good though.
It is good.
It is.
You want to sip on my passion fruit?
I got my own this time. My mango is fine. Thank you.
I lost some of your mango.
Pause.
I like to share with you.
Anyway, before this goes all the way sideways, you are modeling tonight. Moms in Paradise on the road / modeling in the people them place.
Yes, we try to keep ourselves culturally relevant.
Yes. Exposed and everything. Yes. Nice.
Save very stationary. Plenty asked. I said yes. And somebody's asked.
How was the experience?
It was twofold. There were moments where I thought, is this something that I really want to do? Does it represent what I think is representative of slavery, enslavement means for me, and what my takeaway is from it? Can I stand there and represent it the way I would like to represent it? Because as you know, I did 2 shoots. I think Glenda took a picture of
Yes.
the first one.
We'll insert that so you guys can see.
The first one where I was like devastated, and then there was another one where I was hopeful. Really like the contrast. I was afraid that this one again would only say that enslaved people were
down and sad and
depressed,
yeah,
and trodden,
and didn't have any hope. Yeah,
didn't have any hope. It couldn't be further from the truth. At the end of the day, we were enslaved, not slaves. We were servants.
Yes,
and I think this kind of represents that there was some good moments where slavery was horrible.
Yeah.
They were able to make the moments that come to them.
So, for persons that did not, because as you were explaining that, I realized, I don't know if you actually explained what the concept of the entire thing was. So, your part and then what the concept was.
So, the intention, well, it was, I think the intention of this was in order to, for Amaris, it was very important to bring out the design. Because as you can see, we had the pieces, the chains were the dressing, the beauty of what people could do in that time to portray beauty. Yeah. So the beauty in enslavement, the whole person, not just the downtrodden.
I got you. So it was to show a different perspective to slavery.
It's beauty.
Finding beauty in what there was.
It was. As you can see, we were blossoming. It was still, it's sad, but we were still sad. But we were or there was quiet strength, or there was calm. There were different moments, different people that represented different things. So I appreciate it.
Okay, and I here for it. Moms in Paradise outside. I see myself going off camera. Now she'll go over now. Okay, good. Definitely appreciate, because it was a really nice show, and the music, a beat. If a drum is there, I there.
If a drum is there, you there.
I there.
And that was a question in the back. Should we dance? And I was like, if it is drumming,
the music as she was moving, all you're gonna see, she was
She was in it.
I was in it.
But I will say you did a good job. You represented Moms in Paradise well.
My intention and my hope that I represent the people, especially my daughter, well.
Yes. And her daughter was inspired because her daughter decided next year she going to be in it. Her mother ain't done by herself. Yeah. So I think you're inspiring her perfectly fine.
I hope I'm inspiring other moms to go out and try something different.
Try something new so we can inspire our kids in a positive ways. Therefore, salud.
Salud.
And we're back from Moms in Paradise, where we're the children from, I'm the child from Glenda, York, and I'm the child from from Nashville Brooks. And we're gonna be doing the review of the fashion show. How did you think that the fashion show go? Did you think it was bad, good? And tell me some stuff that you think that they should fix. So I liked it because it was about the history and it was a good modeling. They had fun, and also I think what they should fix is nothing. Actually, it was so great. I don't know. So, what do you think about the movements and stuff? I think it was good, but like there's a lot of people, so like I couldn't really see and do the things. But the adults look like they had a good time. Yeah. And also we were also sitting in the back. Yeah. And look, we were sitting back there. I think they should fix like the children, like all the children not here because there's quite a bit children. I think they should let the children come in front of the big crowd because there's a lot of crowd and I was trying to videotape like there was a space. But like there's really no children. There's only like there's only like one boy. There's like one boy in the. We're back from our break and we have this is our drink, Sprite.
Jamaya, our next model is Jamaya.
Yeah. Hello? Testing. I think her mom was pretty good. She would get the crowd a little vibe because they was going like, hey, my mom is the best. But I love the other moms. I love the other people, especially the one with the big crown or the banana plant, I think. The banana tree. I think that I forgot. It was very good, and I think that next year they should have it again. But they just need like more children modeling. I mean, I might be modeling next year.
I might be modeling next year.
Yes. They should do a kid version of the model so the kids have a chance. Yes, the parents too. Maybe if they say yes, the kids could model and the parents. What do you think about that? Yeah. And then after the kids and the parents can match and they could go on the runway. Yeah, with their own outfit. Because I could match with this with my mom. So yeah, and I'm matching with my mom with this right now. So like white and white. Well, not really, but like the white and white.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so guys, that was our review.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you enjoy. Subscribe and like. Bye. Bye.
Hello, my people. What's up? Here again with Moms in Paradise. Glenda in the back doing production things. So proud of her. And we have next to me Kenty Lichtenberg, what you call you, like Kenty? Marketing du jour, brand manager, plan and organizer, mother of the year.
Well, thank you for
And
that's fine.
Kathy, so I mean, the Rooted in Heritage project is a big one. It wasn't just one thing, apparently. It started with your hair stories.
Correct.
So can you give us a little idea of what was your idea behind it? How do you want, and did it come out the way you thought it was going to come out?
So my business was actually to incorporate other creatives in the project. And we all have our strengths. And I think it's important for us to recognize each other's strengths. And I know I couldn't bring this vision to life just by myself.
Yeah.
So I got together with some other creatives, like, okay, I have a concept. I'm very passionate about hair, hair wrap, what it represents to us as people. How can I bring this to our community in a way that is not boring, that is not traumatic, that is not about suffering?
And it has not been done before.
And has not been done before. This has not been done before, right? So that is basically how I came behind it. And then for the funding, I was blessed enough to get support from the Slavery Memorial Committee. And they were able then to get that tied up and join the rest of the creatives so that we could get the funding and what we needed to make this happen. Because in reality, somebody has to pay for all of this.
Someone does have to pay for this, and it's a lot. Just the photography alone is expensive, and then you don't cheap out on anything. So the printing on canvas and how beautiful the pictures came out. I mean, as you guys know, I've been a part of the project as in one of the models, and I didn't recognize myself.
Yeah, I thought it was important for people to see themselves how it was back in then, because all we have is the stories, right? We are not enslaved anymore, thank God. They fought that battle. But I wanted to portray that image as authentic as possible. And I thought with the canvas printing, that's where we wanted to be, because photo print is so modern, right? And it loses the essence of actually capturing that era. And that was important for us to bring you guys to life as much as possible.
And wonderfully executed. I am super proud to be a part of the project. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for being part of it.
And thank you for just doing this and really being able, and I hope we can continue to tell the story with our faces on it, because I think that lives as much as we say, okay, slavery, the fact that we put our face to it, I think, and especially a face that is right now relevant. And I say relevant only in the sense that it is now. It's ours. That's my face on that picture looking devastated. Right? And that will speak to others who, I guess, wouldn't have been able to picture it before, especially our youth.
And others was going to go there. If there's anything that we can take away from this entire production, because there have been various and we've been behind the scenes of a lot of them, if there's anything that we can take away, it would be the possibility of passing it on to the next generation. And for them to see and feel the how your daughter say, I want to be a model. When are you going to have it next time? Because I want to be part of it. Because she's so mommy. And she saw the pictures and she said, wow, my mother looks so beautiful. Right?
And it was touching her. When she saw my picture the first time, she was like, Mommy, you look so sad. I thought it was a really rough time with you. And we could have that conversation. It sparked conversation.
It's part of the conversation. We need to have it. So I want to thank you for being part of it. Thank you for being here, for modeling. Thank you to my Moms in Paradise, right?
Moms in Paradise.
And thank you for these new white travels.
Why the initiative?
Yes, yeah, calling on everything.
And let's not forget Great Bay Media, because without them, we can't do a thing.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, guys, for being here, for coming not only as a mom, but as a person and as a media that understands that this needs to be shared with the rest of our community. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for doing our interview. We always love you. And of course, we'll have you back for a longer interview. Yeah, girl. But we're going to let you take a break, because we know it's been a couple of rough months. We're going to let you take a break. But thank you for being such a visionary to be able to bring this to life. Because without the vision, we don't go anywhere.
Absolutely. But
I might have vision, but it takes an entire team
to execute.
That is what we need to remember. You can have vision, but if you don't have a support, you will not be able to bring that to life. And that's why
Collaboration is key.
is so important. Yes.
All right, thank you. Hello again, people. We are sitting here with Amarize with Santos Productions that came around with this beautiful idea of finding heritage rooted in what was the name? Heritage and beauty. And so I wanted to sit down and talk to you because I wanted to know what was the brain behind it, what was the thought behind it, what did you want to portray, and did you get to portray it the way you wanted to?
Direct thing is, the beauty women with the Caribbean, the beauty black women with the Caribbean. I think the women in this time not only working, have time for play, for dance, for cleaning the house and get the family.
Yeah, take care of the family, yes.
Then I enjoy the picture. I put this point in the picture. And especially the beauty Caribbean women.
The beauty of Caribbean women in a time where there was pain, there was still beauty. In a time where there was devastation, there was beauty. And I think you've captured that in your beautiful pictures. Thank you for having me and letting me be a part of your vision.
Thank you for you support me that you are a beautiful Caribbean woman.
Did you hear it? It came from my mouth. I'm a beautiful Caribbean woman.
The first time I thought about that, I tell you, when I ready, I call you. Because I want to see you in this.
I'm so happy that you did. My picture is gorgeous, and I love that you took me smiling.
Yeah. Thank you for your support me. I hope that
we can work together.
Yeah.
We can work together, of course. Anytime we're ready.
Okay. Thank you.
I have one more question for you. Yes. I know that you have a long history with fashion, designing, creative directing, and I think you had a long career abroad. If you had to give our young men a tip, because of course we're moms and we have children that might want to go into design, creative direction, what is the tip that you would give them to go into this career?
The first thing when I see the attitude, the person, the skill, that everybody has different, attitude or have different tip, the people see, the people smile.
Yeah.
You see, okay, this person has the thing I need for work.
For work. So whatever they have, you want to bring that forward.
Yeah.
But like in your career, your work life as a creative director, if someone wanted to be like you in your career growing up, what would you tell them that they would have to do to be able to be like you?
Read, investigate about the team.
Yeah. Read, investigate.
Yeah, love and take passion with what you
and
want
be
to do.
passionate about what you want to do. So I think that is important for our young children growing up and for our mothers who want to support your child to become a creative director or in fashion, because Amaris is amazing. He sews, he embroiders, he
Designer.
he designs, he does it all.
I'm a photographer too, but
He's a photographer also, and he has worked with really big names in our industry, in the industry of design and fashion. And one of his things is, kids, be passionate about the thing that you want to do. So be passionate and have drive and investigate, learn, be prepared, because when you're ready to take off, you'll take off in flight. Thank you, Amaury, for sitting with us. I appreciate you so much. He hates interviews, guys. So the fact that he's sitting with us, Moms in Paradise, we appreciate it.
Second time in my life I did one interview. Ask her.
The second time. And we are so proud to have you here.
Long time is the second time I did the interview.
Thank you so much, Amaury.
Thank you.
Okay,
So now Glenda is finally behind the camera.
in front of the camera.
In front, sorry.
I bet,
that-
yeah.
She's been behind.
So when you see not just now, Sheila is I behind the camera. I's production again today.
She's production again
I
today.
do production. I just as be in
She does
front
do
of
it
the
all.
camera. Yeah, yeah.
I tell you, mom de jour over here.
When you're married to production, you learn how to
do
do
production.
production. So
That's true. That's just part of how it is.
exactly. So
Well, it has been an interesting 2 days.
it has.
I get to spend a whole lot of time with Glenda.
And I will by force if she was here.
By
We was
will
here.
or by force.
We was in it together.
We was in it together. I think, Glenda, what was one of your takeaways from this evening?
Today's event.
The 2 days.
Oh, the 2 days of events. Yesterday, I liked just the information that Sasha was giving
Yeah.
about the fashion industry. I'm personally a person that pays attention to a lot of the documentaries and interviews about behind the scenes of those type of industries.
Yeah.
So a lot of the information that she was giving wasn't new to me, but it's always good to hear it from someone that you're seeing in front of you.
And someone that is actually close to home.
Yes. So it was definitely cool seeing everyone else receive that information, especially those that it was new to. So I like that. And today it was just cool seeing a colleague walking in a fashion show, seeing her picture up, and just out there. I don't know why that surprised me. It shouldn't have, but it's like some of the models were dancing and some weren't, and Sheila came out the door just like, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this. And I personally enjoyed that. I don't know if I captured it very well, but I personally enjoyed that. So that was definitely a highlight for me. And the drums, like I mentioned before.
Oh, the music was amazing.
If drums playing,
I
then
feel that we need to do a Moms in Paradise with the Jambe because it was amazing.
yeah. And somehow,
Ah, yes. And learn some of our old heritage songs with Clara.
fine. It's the way how you sneak that in that you can't say no to it. But
I mean,
we
like,
gonna figure out a way.
gonna figure out a way.
Some way, somehow, somebody gonna see this,
someone will
and
figure-
they're gonna put us in touch.
If we don't see somebody, we should have get it done. Because we know people and know people. Let's look at somebody that one other person.
Wow, that transition was crazy. I got it.
You can edit that.
No, we're not. We're not gonna edit it out because all of this is mom life,
All of this.
real and raw and direct. So yeah, my people, this is then.
This is our.
We hope that y'all enjoyed this.
We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope that you guys also had a takeaway from it.
Yeah.
That, I know Glenn will take pictures of some of the pictures that they
Yeah.
I know they're going to be posted. If we ever get the link, we will post it on our Insta. Let's not forget too.
Oh, follow and subscribe and do all of the things on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Spotify, like all of the things and all of the places.
Moms and Daughters podcast.
There you
On
go.
YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify.
All of them. And
So please like, subscribe, and share your mom.
share and let us know. But oh wait, as we do, you have a mom moment?
My daughter today wants to model because I was wondering. Hey!
There you go. What was my mom moment? I got my daughter to wear a dress that I could have never convinced her to wear before because she wanted to match with me. So I will take that win. I'm very happy about that. So that's my mom moment. Hi, Miss Clara.
This is Miss Clara that we're going to invite one of these days on our Moms and
All right.
podcast.
Yes.
This one carries a lot of wisdom, a lot of wisdom.
And she has a lot of kids. A lot of several kids. Yes.
So we're going to learn the pronouns from them. We're going to learn the Somali songs and she taught us for something. We want to learn what was it?
Oh, yes. We got to play again.
So we got to play that game together.
So we're talking it into existence now as we have her here. We'll have on a future episode.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Moms in Paradise, and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Oh, wait, Georgia, tell Shrita. We miss you. We'll see you when you come back after vacation.